Hey, do you like tracer units? What am I saying? Of course you do. But you don't want to spend the money on tracer units. They're overcomplicated and don't really give you a clear instruction of how they actually work. Well, here's where this comes into play, because our friends over at T238.net have actually helped work with us to help hook you guys up with not only some great deals, but also even better tracer units. So, be it, of course, from, say, the most cyberpunk of cyberpunk. Or even the most tactical of tactical rifles. T238.net has got what you're looking for. And aside from tracer units, they also make high-powered motors, be they high speed, high torque, or even anything in between. For V2s, V3s, they even have trigger units that are easy to install and just do a lot of awesome things. And the best part is, they have components that prevent them from overheating. And it's not just for airsoft. No, they also make it for gel ball and Nerf. Meaning that if your country does not allow you to have the coolness that is airsoft, then at least you have something for Nerf and gel ball. So, go down to the link down below and use the coupon code AirsoftAL and you'll get some awesome stuff. And even better stuff, be they discount codes or, of course, free shipping. But if you use the link down below, then you'll be helping us out here on the channel. So please, go down there to the link down below, use that referral link, and get some really awesome stuff. I mean this, folks. T238 has never steered me wrong, isn't going to steer you wrong. They are simple, easy to use, and easy to understand, and they're reliable. So, what are you waiting for? Go down there right now at T238.net's link down below and use coupon code AirsoftAL and get some good stuff. Hello ladies and gentlemen, as always I'm your host AirsoftAL, and welcome of course to the loadout video for the next Sector 9 game. And this one of course I am so looking forward to, because I'm not going to be rocking the NCR loadout, well, not for a while at least. The biggest reason is because of, well, aside of course from some drama that happened in that Discord group, as well as some recent news that came up, that's a video in of itself that I'm going to be doing, maybe doing in the future. But either way though, ladies and gentlemen, today I have an update on the loadout that I'll be rocking at the next game for Sector 9, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is Uncle Sam's flannel itself, them M81. And aside, of course, from the standard M81, which you can see behind me, rocking on the mannequin over here, including the hat that I will be wearing. Sadly not the beret, because the beret is fairly cold, and I'm not going to rock that. Either way, though, for glove protection, of course, which is hand protection, I will, of course, have the hard knuckles, but then again, I could wear the fingerless as well, or maybe, you know, some usual stuff like that. I don't know yet. I haven't figured that out yet, but I will decide in the future. Either way, though, for my feet, and this is something I'm very, 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 very happy for, my last pair of combat boots got eaten by my dog. I was able to, of course, get another pair of these same boots that I absolutely actually enjoy. Those, of course, being some Walmart Interceptor boots, which I will be doing a video on in the future, because honestly, these boots, well, they actually are relatively good for 35 bucks. I'm not joking on it. These things actually did do good for me. No complaints whatsoever in the years I wore them and rocked them. Honestly, I got no complaints. But that's not the case, of course. I'm continuing on to the loadout. This bit of kit I'll be rocking, of course, in terms of the harness I'll be wearing, is a toss-up between, of course, this lovely little bit of a harness right here. I have been rocking my Alice setup, or actually going with, of course, the pre-made vest, which could be a thing I could do, I don't know yet, or, of course, an LBV. I haven't really decided on between the three, but love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. And finally, for the sidearm holster, I decided to go with drop leg because, of course, M81, and this is the Fire Dragon drop leg holster, which, again, it's actually not that bad design of a holster. I actually kind of like it, and if I want to, again, it's actually kind of fun little holster, which of course will be holding the sidearm I'll be taking, ladies and gentlemen, which will be field tested. That being, of course, this thing, the Predator target, which I basically the Norinco Glock clone. And finally, the double stack 1911 that I absolutely love and will continue to use until I can get more CO2 and or more green gas high kappa magazines, which I do have on my Amazon account, which I'm going to basically save up money for to actually get more of, but yeah, moving on. On to headgear, aside of course, like I said, from the basic patrol cap, which I might wear, and or, you know, the standard classic M81 beret that I might wear. For full-on head protection and, of course, camera rockingness, I have the Mitch helmet here, which will have the DVR4 on the side here instead of course, the standard GoPro right here, because that GoPro is starting to upset me a little bit to the point that I am just not even gonna mess with it, I'll be honest. So yeah, that's that thing. But the cool part is that with the DVR right here on the side, I'll be able to actually have a little bit of fun with it and kind of mess around with it. This mount may change in the future because I found another mount on Amazon that I might use in the future. I don't know yet. As for the actual like positioning of the camera itself, I'm just going to have it off to the side here, or maybe I'll angle it to where it's just like close here or right down here so it's not, I don't got any issues of getting caught up on something. Again, I haven't decided yet. Again, I just may do the whole thing of just have it right here at the side. Don't know yet. So yeah, that's the thing. As for eye protection, I'll be rocking these lovely things that I am in love with. These are the Matrix X-Type, I think. I think I still have the packaging for it somewhere? I don't know. All I know is that these are Matrix safety glasses, and they are actually really good. Like, dear God, these things have actually worked for me. Yes, they do make me look like a dork, but these were actually recommended to me by a firearms instructor and a milsim goer who goes to like Milsim West and stuff like that. And I'll be honest, I've been wearing these things. These are anti-fog, like legitimate anti-fog. I've been working out in the yard with these things on. I've weeded, I've basically clipped up limbs. I've done so much with these glasses that they have not fogged, they have not scratched, and I'm probably going to have to clean them, but the best part is that you don't really need a lot to clean these glasses. They're pretty simple to clean, and they're comfortable. Like, I legit am going to actually enjoy these things. So yeah, these glasses are definitely going to get field tested at Sector 9. If these things can handle a rock being slinged at them, and believe me, they handle the rock being slung at them, I think they can handle some BBs. I legitimately think they can, because they are rated for a hell of a lot more than just friggin' BBs. But yeah, no, these are actually pretty comfy. I love the design of them, and hopefully in the future I'll get more. Maybe both the yellow tint and the dark tint. I haven't decided yet. Now comes the moment you've all been waiting for, the guns. Aside from the sidearms usual, I will be taking two. One, which will be a field review, and another one that I actually built for my brother that I'm field testing to make sure the thing actually works. So let's go with the field review one, shall we? The field review gun will be, of course, the Tavor 21, the TAR 21, which will have the MP5 mag adapter, because I'm going to run it with MP5 mags first, and then I'll rock it with, of course, some AR mid caps. Again, I absolutely love the way this thing looks. I've always loved the PCC version that we got in COD Ghost, because I absolutely liked that. It was just so fun. It was hilarious, to say the least. And, of course, I got an Evike style basic Chinesium red dot on here just for, you know, shits and giggles. And again, it's legit. I'm definitely going to have fun with it, because again, it's one of those things of you don't see anything like this on the field, so again, it's going to be kind of fun. I have been told by a friend of mine that M-Lock will actually work in the charging handle slot here. So yeah, that's another thing. But again, I'll be talking a lot about this in the future, as well as the plans I have for it. So yeah. Till then, of course, you know, gotta wait to go to the field to basically not only run this thing on the field, but also talk about it in full and just kind of have a little bit of fun with it. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. The other gun, however, is an SPR. The SPR in question is, of course, the Franken SPR, which the body is a Novrich SSR-4. It's a full stock gun, long, basically just all sorts of insanity on it, and I call it an SPR because, again, it's a special purpose rifle. The special purpose, of course, this is built specifically for woodland and urban. Now, I know everyone's going to be kind of sounding off in the comments section saying, no, SPR is a long-distance rifle that is chambered in something that isn't a 308. It's a 5.56 rifle like the Mark 18. I know that. That's for the military. But that terminology got brought over to the civilian market, and the civilian market basically broadened it, and then, of course, when it came to airsoft, airsoft really broadened it to basically being a purpose-built rifle. So in this case, this rifle is basically, it's purpose-built for woodland and urban play, meaning it's not too long to be wieldy, but it's not too short to basically be ineffective. It's a nice little in-between. It's a mid-length, to a degree, mind you. It's basically a rifle built for urban combat, and I built this for my brother because he loves the quad rails. I gave him this Tiger Stripe paint job. I gave him the UTG grip because the UTG grip, I found this for like 15 bucks at a gun shop, and yeah, so that's a big thing, more or less. And on here, of course, is another review, which will be filmed at that field, is the High Ram by Pitney. It is a lovely little micro red dot, and of course I have a Fiatchi magnifier on here, and yeah, again, it's one of those things of, this is going to be the other gun I'm going to be taking out there, because again, variety is the spice of life, basically, and it's always good to have a variety of guns to be rocking at the field. And again, it's one of those things of, this is going to be basically field tested, so that way I can basically give my brother a very, very good fucking gun. But aside from that, of course, if there happens to be a night game where this goes into the low light environment, I will of course be using the T238 Spitfire tracer unit for, of course, either the AR or for the Tavor in terms of tracer BBs. I have ran this thing on the M16 back when it was the service rifle, not the M16 behind me, but this one right here. I have run it on there. I have not had any complaints. I have not had any problems. I legit love this thing, and I am very happy that I actually got this. Again, it's one of those things of, I'm very happy I got this. I am very happy with the performance out of it, and yeah, it's just one of those things. Now, I know you're saying, well, what about, of course, the T238 Griffin? Well, the T238 Griffin will be run on Bob, the Cyberpunk build only, because it's a cyberpunk-looking tracer unit. And unless I have another tracer unit that, of course, will be designed specifically for tactical builds and tactical rifles, then, you know, I'm not going to run that. That's why I'm running this, because this is the only tracer unit I'm going to be running on certain guns. Again, I love this tracer unit. It's simple, it's affordable, it's great, and it has worked for me. Either way, though, I will say that the only other thing I'll be bringing along with me, of course, which is not a, hey, this is going to be ran on the field type deal, is the HK416 gas blowback I have. I'll be bringing this along with some magazines to take to a friend of mine who says, hey, I can basically fix this up, you know, fix the bent trigger pack issue. I'm basically going to be giving him the magazines and telling him, hey, these leak, or at least I've tried to fix them as best as humanly possible. Could you basically work on these, both CO2 and, of course, the green gas magazines? I will, of course, maybe giving him a Samurai Edge to work on also, just to kind of, basically, I try my best to make it run smoothly. I don't know if it's a spring or what. I'm going to let him work on it, as well, of course, as the other WeTech M9 magazine. I'm hoping we can make a deal out of that. Hopefully we can make a trade deal out of it, or at least something out of that. Again, it's just one of those things of, hey, you know, just fix my shit, basically, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's about it in terms of the loadout, the guns I'll be bringing, that sort of thing. And, yeah, hopefully I get to see you lovely people at Sector 9, because legit, I kind of want to see you guys at Sector 9 when the game day does happen. The links, of course, will be down in the pinned comment down below. to the field itself, and of course to all the things you guys can do to basically help support what I do. And of course what we do here at All American Airsoft Media. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I've been AirsoftAL, and I shall see you lovely, lovely people in the next video. Till next time, later.